All right, welcome to the next chapter where we talk about the third and fourth point on how to connect with your child. All right, we've previously talked about the first and second point, which are calling your child's name and be clear and brief whenever you are associating with them or whenever you are communicating with them. All right, so let's quickly move on to the third point, which is your timing matters. Like, whenever you want to talk to your child, you have to know the best time to talk to them. Yes, there are so many factors that can make a particular time not a fit time to talk to them, and when you talk to them at that particular time or at that particular period without getting them to stop whatever they are doing or without trying to understand them better, they don't listen to you. Yes, they don't listen to you. It's more like saying that they should listen to you, but you are not paying attention to them. You're not trying to understand them. All right, so you have to time everything you do with your child. As a parent, you are tasked with the job to know the best time to talk to your child. You don't come and start talking to your child when maybe they are not feeling okay or something is up, or when they are focused playing. Yes, when you talk to them at that time, they obviously don't listen. But oftentimes you see parents talk to their child, like they talk to their child, maybe their child will be playing with their iPad and they come and start giving the child different errands to go for, which at that time the child might pay partial attention. Yes, hear me, not complete attention, but partial attention, or not even pay attention at all, and end up making everything a disaster. All right, so your timing whenever you are talking to your child or whenever you want to pass a message across to your child really is important. You have to understand that for your child. Okay, whenever you want to communicate or talk to your child and they are busy with something, maybe playing game, playing, children's play and all that, you have to try and get them to stop. You ask them to stop so you can successfully pass the message across to them, why they are focused on you, why they are listening to you. Yes, because when you talk to them at that moment, during when they are focused on something, without asking them to stop to focus on you, they end up not getting that information at all. They end up not doing that which you are asking them to do. All right, so always try and stay calm whenever you are talking to your child. Yes, these people we are talking about here, like, they are children. So whenever you are talking to them, you have to always stay calm. You have to always make sure that you are in the eyes always whenever you are talking to them, because any burst out of emotion from you can trigger them to draw back, and that's not what you want. Yes, because they want to learn to understand you and learn to also respect you at that moment. So you have to be calm and talk to them, pass the message across, make sure you ask them to stop whatever they are doing. It's very important before you pass any message across to them. Don't just give them series of errands when they are busy. All right, make sure they are not doing anything when you are talking to them. Like, make sure they stop whatever they are doing, and please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so as to follow up on any video I'm going to drop. All right, let's quickly move over to our fourth point, which is connect before you direct. As the name implies, this is where a lot of parents are finding it very challenging. Yes, I bet you that a lot of parents don't even know how to laugh with their child or how to get their child do what they want them to do. Like, they find it difficult connecting to their child, but here I'm going to explain to you how to do that. Okay, so let's quickly see the factors that makes connecting with your child easier, so that you can be able to direct them on what they can do for you or how they will go about something and get something better from it. All right, so let's see the factors that can help you facilitate that. The number one we have on our list is spending quality time with your children. Yes, I know that most often times work plays a very big role here. All right, yes, I know that it plays a very big role because a lot of parents, they wake up very early in the morning, maybe by 4 or 5 o'clock a.m., and they go for work, and they come back by 9 o'clock in the night, and by then the children are already asleep. And yes, you might not attribute that fully to the parents, but come to think of it, you can actually spend quality time with them. How do you do that? Yes, maybe on the weekend, since you don't have time on the weekends, maybe you can be with them, stay with them, like, play with them, get to understand how they talk, how they do things, and that is the best way you can be there for them. Like, you let them understand that, okay, from Monday till Friday, you're actually busy with work and all that, but Saturdays and Sundays is for you. I'm here for you. There's nothing that will take away this time away from us. All right, you have to make them understand that you have that time with them. Like, they are special to you. You have to show them how special they are to you, because whenever you are in your place of work every day, your child always develops too. All right, so don't get fired up when they start behaving or showing some kind of funny characters around you. All right, what you have to do is, that little time you have with them, maybe on the weekends, you try as much as possible to understand these children and play with them. Yes, play with them, be there for them, allow them to talk to you in their own language. All right, yes, we've talked about it in our second point, yes, where we say you have to be clear and specific on the things you're asking them to do. All right, so you have to understand with them, connect with them at their level, be with them, play with them. All right, share that quality time with them. It's going to make them love you and build trust between your children and to you. Like, there are a lot of parents today that their child can't even tell them what is going on in their life, because you don't have the time for them, and even when you do, it's all about beating them up, or scolding them, or trying to make the environment unbearable for them. When you do that, you find out that your child is going to be far, 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 far from you. Your child will make a lot of mistakes that normally, if you are communicating with them and spending that quality time with them, building that trust with them, they won't make that mistake. Yes, they won't make it, because they already trust you and they love you already. So anything that goes on in their life, they come home to tell you about it and to know what you have to say to them. Yes, so our second factor on connect before you direct is, whenever you connect with your child, whenever you stay with them, whenever you build that trust with them, learning seems to be very faster. Yes, that's vocabularies, that's your words, the way you want them to behave starts becoming a reality, because at this point they are building that sweet environment with you. Yes, you are giving them that time, so they tend to understand, and they don't want to spoil this time, they don't want to spoil everything. Children are more of fun, they love fun. So once you start having this particular time with them and things are going well, and you want them to behave in a particular manner, they will always do it, because they don't want that fun to stop. All right, so whenever you connect with them and be in a good relationship with your children, they tend to love the environment, and they tend to learn faster. They learn faster, because most of the time you don't teach a child in a serious environment. If you teach a child in a serious environment, you end up teaching a stone. Yes, you end up teaching a stone. Take for example, we have the likes of CoComelon and the rest. Yes, they use visual representation of animations to teach children the likes of ABC 1 2 3 and songs for nursery rhyme. All right, because children, they understand, they are wired in such a way that when you play with them, when you make the environment conducive for them, they learn that vocabulary, they develop it instantly. So this is where a lot of parents are having problem connecting with their children. That is why when you tell your child something to do, they kind of find it difficult, or maybe they start showing stubbornness and all that, because you don't understand them, you don't even know what they want, you don't even know what they need, but you are kind of giving them orders on things they would do, something like that, and they kind of start feeling bad, or they start feeling that, okay, you are too controlling, you are this, you are that, you don't want them to feel that way. So spending quality time is very, very important. As a parent, spend that time with your child, understand that child, and help that child attain his or her potential. All right, so I remember that whatever you do at this point, your child look up to you. If you are not there for them always, if you are not there, or maybe if you don't have stipulated time that you stay with them, like maybe for the weekends, your child ends up looking up to someone else, and that is not what you want, because when they want to make that decision without you, they might end up looking up to somebody that is very bad, or somebody that has a very bad behavior. Yes, that is when they come back and start misbehaving at home and all that. That's not what you want. You want them to look up to you, because you want to sow that seed of responsibility in them. All right, when they look at your child, they see that your child is responsible. So you have to know that these children are looking up to you, so you have to lead by example. There is this saying that leadership is an action and not a position. So for you to be their father or their mother, you are already charged with the responsibility of making sure that these children, when they look at you, they learn and become responsible citizens. All right, so in this period, understanding gradually sets in. All right, when you spend quality time with your children, they get to understand you better, they get to know when you are angry, when you want to play, when you are serious with something, when you want them to go for an errand. Like, they can differentiate between these times. Remember, I said before in my previous video that children, they tend to learn emotions from you. They learn at that time the way you behave. Your child learn from you. So if you behave in an unnatural way, your child will definitely start behaving in that way because they are looking up to you. So spending quality time with your child is going to make you understand them and also them understand you very well, and this can bring about good communication and a well sweet home. All right, also don't forget to speak their language. Remember, simple and specific language. All right, so we have come to the end of this chapter, and all I can say is you should try as much as possible to spend quality time with your child and build this trust between you and your child. It's going to make you be able to unfold your child and bring out the best in them. All right, see you in the next video, and please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, share and like this video. Also turn on the notification bell to make sure that you follow up on my next video. All right, see you in the next video. Bye bye.